Dimpleman Doggy Derek saves the day. Michael Majestic, the master-at-arms of the Minutemen Mice, in the silver armor of power, wielding the sunshine scimitar, which is one of the singing swords of justice, has been summoned to the Royal Pindle Pond. The captain of the Queen's Guard is on the job. At the Royal Pindle Pond, Michael Majestic finds the Carmine Kitty of Kremling swallowing the Flederberg flashing fishes right out of the Royal Pindle Pond. The Carmine Kitty of Kremling is so busy swallowing the Flederberg flashing fishes whole that she never notices Michael Majestic has arrived. Michael Majestic shouts, "Stop it, you!" at her in his minuscule mouse voice, but she doesn't hear. "She will hear my sword then," he shouts. Holding the sunshine scimitar aloft, he then aims it right at the Carmine Kitty of Kremling, and zap! He stuns the kitty cat with the singing sword of justice. But none of the Flederberg flashing fishes comes back out of the cat. Michael can see them rumbling around inside her belly. But what should he do? He zaps the Carmine Kitty of Kremling again. But try as he might, he can't get the fish back out of the cat. The sword just doesn't cut it. It doesn't have the power, and he's afraid he might just poach the fish inside the Carmine Kitty of Kremling before he can ever get them back out again. One of the court's gaggelet golden geese yells towards the cat, "Hey, flashing fish, we'll see you soon. I've summoned the Dimpleman." And with that, one of the Dimpleman doggies, the Dornmaster named Derek, comes running in and slides on the smooth concrete, spinning to a stop at the far gate, and must run back to be in front of the kitty and mouse. "At your service, sir," says the doggie to the mouse. "Can you receive the fish back out of Carmine Kitty of Kremling?" asks the mouse. "I'm not a retriever, sir. I'm a terrier." "But can you do it?" Derek makes a thinking face. Then, "Certainly, sir," says the Dornmaster of the Dimpleman doggies named Derek. "Go on, then," squeaks the mouse in a commanding voice. Derek replies, "You'll be wanting to stand a little way further off, sir." Michael Majestic Mouse, the master-at-arms of the Minutemen Mice, hastily retreats. The Carmine Kitty of Kremling is passed out on the floor from all the shocks from the sunshine scimitar singing sword of justice, as Derek, the Dornmaster of the Dimpleman doggies, slowly backs up to the Carmine Kitty's face, and in doing so, he does what dogs do best. Gethryn, the gaggelet golden goose, yelled, "This time it was definitely the doggie." She covered her nose with her wings. "Blame the doggie for sure." The Carmine Kitty of Kremling sits straight up and vomits all of the Flederberg flashing fishes into her own lap. Every one who is able runs over and picks up a flopping Flederberg flashing fish and runs it back to the Royal Pindle Pond, as Felix the flashing fish and his fish friends yell out loud as possible, "Queen Mollenshire McBirgit, a brightling bonobo of Bungnoria, comes running into the courtyard flanked by more Minutemen Mice, guards of the golden armor, wielding more singing swords. In her soft yet commanding voice, thanks Michael Majestic Mouse, master-at-arms of the Minutemen Mice, for saving her friends. "But what shall we do with you?" she says to Kitty. "Oh, heavens, and what is that awful smell?" "Thank you, ma'am," says Michael Majestic. "But Derek, the Dornmaster of the Dimpleman doggies, is the real hero here, ma'am." Gethryn, the gaggelet goose, shouts, "It was definitely the doggie, ma'am. He's to blame for the smelliness." Queen Mollenshire McBirgit, the brightling bonobo, says, "You don't just blame the dog. That's not right. I have already decreed such pronouncements and unlawfulness. No profiling allowed. Just because he's a doggy does not mean that the smellies came loose from him upon the world." "But, ma'am," says Michael Majestic. She cuts him off with a gentle tut-tut from his queen. Derek, looking embarrassed, says, "Sorry, ma'am, but begging your pardon, I mean, it were me and all, and it did work so well, and that's a fact. Oh, says the Queen, thinking for a moment. Okay. Dimpleman Doggy Derek, Dornmaster of the Dimpleman Doggies, bows his head. Carmine Kitty of Kremling, we don't eat other people just because they aren't like us. You'll have to do some time for that. Send her to the kitchen to learn how to make plant-based cuisine. And give her some porridge. She's probably starving by now. She took a deep breath and cried out excited. And commendations for all, with cheeses for all, except for Derek. I'm sorry, but I believe you must be lactose intolerant. Oh, no, ma'am, I've got all me toes. But please, just a little bit of cheese, ma'am. I'll go on holidays right away, I promise. Oh, all right then. Very well. Queen Mollenshire McBirgit says, we'll send you on a diplomatic mission, all expenses paid to France, for 6 weeks, with a generous cheese stipend. And everybody laughs. Oh, thank you, Mom, thank you, shouts Derek, kissing her extended hand. They make such wonderful stinky cheeses over there.